Hello and welcome back to Rumor Has It, Music, News, and Gossip. But you ain't heard it from me. Man, we still on this road trip. Right now, we in Florida.
Gainesville.
Yeah, Gainesville, Florida. We just recently came from, came through Atlanta.
Right.
And Georgia.
Tennessee, yeah.
But anyway, we were just riding through Atlanta and saying, man, this is supposed to be the, I guess, gay capital of the world.
Right.
So we got on that subject and,
Yeah. Just began to kind of realize how, I guess the man has been feminized, throughout the generations. They didn't just throw it on us all at one time, but back in the 80s, we started thinking about how everyone was into Black Pride. They were wearing the beads, had like the African
fight the power, public enemy.
Right.
Back then, that's what rappers was kind of into, and everybody was wearing, all this Black Pride symbolism, logos, and stuff like that.
Right.
But like I was saying, I think it was all orchestrated, for the feminine men to come into effect.
Right.
It was a progression of things that was happening up until now.
Right.
But I mean, don't get me wrong, it's not nothing new up under the sun.
Right.
Because I remember, I had a cousin, he was gay way back then, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
But they kind of kept it hid. But now it's out there
all
now.
Out in the open.
But anyway, from the 80s up until the late 80s, gangster rap came around. Everybody started trying to be gangsters, talking gangster, rapping gangster. Everybody started, sagging their pants and everything because they were saying they bought their clothes a size too big so they can grow into them.
Right.
And so that was okay.
Right.
It was a lot of people talking about, pull your pants up, and dudes in prison was saying, well, that's an invitation when you wear your pants down, showing your crack, okay.
That was kind of like in 2000.
Yeah.
The sagging of the pants came.
No, it was in the 90s too,
Okay.
up until the 2000s.
Okay.
And then, people started wearing what?
Skinny jeans.
Skinny jeans.
Right.
And people was complaining about that,
Right.
Hey man, your pants too tight,
Right.
Girls wear their pants that tight, and
Exactly.
this and and
hey, but you remember back in the day, everyone made their pants straight leg.
yeah, I remember everybody was straight legging their pants, so they wasn't really wearing skinny jeans back in the days, but they was tight at the ankles.
Right.
People, if the pants was kind of too big or they was real baggy, you would roll them up at the ankles and cuff them. That was okay, I guess.
Yeah.
But they weren't just no tight pants. Jeans, people was wearing Jordache jeans, the girls.
Right.
That was
Chick
okay.
jeans,
Chick jeans for the girls.
Yeah.
But the dudes, we was wearing Levi's and, we weren't wearing them skin tight on us, wearing those skinny jean Levi's.
Yeah.
But to jump up to the 2015. And,
who was the first rapper that came up with skirts?
they started wearing skirts. Puff Daddy.
Okay.
A couple of actors was wearing skirts, mini skirts. Lil Uzi Vert.
Oh, now that's,
it just started getting strange after that. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Everybody just started kind of wearing skirts and skinny jeans and.
But when you think about it, when you go back to like the 90s and you say the gangster rap, I remember that was the time I believe that they really started like crossing over with colors. Because back in the day, I know you can attest that blue and red was for guys and purple and pink was for girls.
Yeah.
But back in that 90s era, I mean, it was kind of okay for boys to wear pink polos and yellow
everybody
polos.
started wearing pink fur coats, pink fur hats.
Right.
Everybody started thinking it was okay to wear pink.
It was cool.
And purple. Oh, I'm cool because I got pink on.
Right. And that's the spell they put us on.
And the tough guy, even they was wearing pink shirts. You know, they was saying when you go get a job as a black man, wear a colorful shirt so you won't look too
I guess strong or bold, you know. They still want to take that strength.
Yeah. So people were wearing all these flower colored shirts.
Right.
Okay.
Right.
In 2015, for whatever reason, they started wearing these little mini skirts. And I mean, I ain't saying, hey man, is that a fashion design or you letting us know you something else?
So it wasn't the Scottish kilts. It was a little mini skirt.
Yeah,
that's what I
would say they was. I ain't from Scotland, so I ain't playing no bagpipes either. So why would I be wearing a skirt?
Well, you know that shows allegiance to the elite club that they're probably a member of.
So I got to wear this skirt to show my loyalty to you.
Right.
You know, to show you, hey.
Right.
I do anything to be accepted or.
Right.
You know.
And that's a part of furthering the agenda.
Yeah.
It's a bigger agenda.
Yeah, so nowadays, you know, they got the transhumanism or whatever you want to call it.
Right.
You know, you can't tell what this person is.
And that's sad.
You know, so in a couple of more years, you know, it ain't going to be nothing but ladies, girls together and men together. And so where the baby's going to come from?
Right.
You know?
Right.
Either they going to manufacture them. I mean, I don't know. Right. You know, that's what I would think. They would manufacture babies, you know, and with all this going on in the world, you know, things are getting weirder and weirder.
It is. It is. To me, I think it just makes it harder to raise children with morals and to raise children with standards because everything across the board, they're just blending it and trying to make everything common, you know, and make the world just okay, you know. And
I mean, now they got books in school talking about having sex and taking it in the back. Schools is just getting out of hand.
It really is.
You know, they talking about everything now.
Right.
You know, and people are against it. Some people thinking it's okay. They talking about.
Well, what happened to that little piece of paper? I remember being in middle school and our parents had to sign permission in order for us to take that.
Well, they not doing that no more.
You
so
know?
now, you know, it's getting out of hand. But you know, hey, if that's how you want to raise your kids, that's you. You know, I don't care what you do in your household, and I'm not knocking it. You know, you raise your kid how you want to.
Right.
That's how you want them to grow up. Are you okay with it? I'm cool with it. You know, so everybody got to find their own identity,
right,
and live with it.
Right.
You know, and at the end of the day, you know.
I don't know. That's still just a hard topic for me to go on with. But our question is, we just wanted to put it out there, and I'm just inquisitive into knowing how do you feel about it, and the progression of how you see us going as a people. Just, you know, we're just evolving, and is this evolution good for us? Is it good for humankind? You know, let us know what you think.
I mean, it's all on radio now.
Right.
It's in movies.
Right.
It's even in the cartoons.
You can't get around it.
I mean, they making dolls.
Right.
You know.
Right.
They got restrooms now. When you go to different restrooms.
Right.
Guy or woman can go in there and use the restroom.
Right.
Now, you know.
Right. Now that's a whole nother debate for a whole nother time.
But you know, hey.
Let us know what you think. What's your level of being comfortable and how you feel about things. Don't forget to like and subscribe. And don't forget to leave us some comments. Till next time, y'all.
We are.